As a great thinker, I was sitting in my study thinking, as usual, about economics. And I've come to the conclusion that I do not believe in it. That's right, I said it. I don't believe in economics. If you dig a big hole under Wall Street, you know what you're gonna find? A dude down there going, duh, I don't know. Duh, I don't know. That's what you want to believe in? The economy is a fairy tale. And like a fairy, it dies if you don't believe in it. Or hit it with a shoe. But this isn't about me getting the push I needed to finally cut into my drywall and clean out all the little corpses I no longer believe in so I have a place to hide my gold. It's about all of us telling economics to fuck off. You see this stock? I don't. That's just a blank screen, dude. You're nuts. But you don't have to be. Stop believing in it. It's not real. This is a video game news show. I'm Lyle Rath, and this is Pregame Discharge. Fuck you! Gamescom. It's E3's flipper baby half-brother that is shockingly still alive. Complete with a way too long 2-hour conference that premiered stuff. Technically, they premiered the Pokemon car. Wasn't that something that needed to exist? You know how in Pokemon they're always saying hashtag big love? Well, the car says it too. Anyway, Jeff Keighley dumped a bunch of creamy crapola in my lapola, so let's pick out the corn, shall we? Fucking disgusting. Everywhere is a game that will make you say, what? Over the course of this tiny little teasy trailer, we saw cars, a Fortnite, a Second Life looking kind of deal, a hyper-realistic guy gasping. So what is it? Well, Britmate You Whatso was pretty unhelpful with clarifying that.
We are passionate about making games and telling stories, but ultimately we made Everywhere to be a place where players can make their own experiences.
So I'm gonna take a swing at it and you can be the judge. Everywhere looks so all over the place because it's flailing at something a lot of games are gonna start doing in the very near future, I think. With the metaverse and all that shit supposedly being on the horizon while nobody knows what the fuck it is, a lot of games are gonna try to vie for the space of the computer world. I assume what that's gonna come down to is just Second Life is gonna be tacked onto every single big AAA service game. A lot of MMOs already kind of do that, but the difference is I don't think Final Fantasy 14 or something sees like Discord as competition. You see what I'm getting at? That's the space that these metaverse experiences are going to be fighting over, if it even exists. I don't think Everywhere is going to be the one to take it, though. That's not the horse I'm betting on. Sonic Frontiers is actually looking a little bit better the more we see of it. They showed off some more straightforward Sonic-level style gameplay, some more open world biomes besides grassy fields, and Sonic becomes infected with red-handitis and tries to punch an albino child to death, but luckily the child explodes. Under the Waves is a Quantic Dream game, but I'm gonna try to ignore that because finally they made a realistic underwater game and you get the little dome submarine. Also, the Silence is filled with ghosts, apparently.
Silence is full of ghosts.
That's a nice little added bonus. Is it going to disappoint me? I mean, yes, probably, but I'm gonna try. They've got the little dome submarine. Atomic Heart got a pretty solidly gameplay-focused trailer. It's actually looking like a nice blend of Doom and Bioshock, and it had robot lesbians doing what I think is it? Yeah, maybe. Hey, you get that out of there, you sicko! The Subnautica team is making a game called Moonbreaker about those paintable miniatures. Not in the way that, like, there are Warhammer games. It's a game about the paintable miniatures, and a novelist wrote the miniatures. They had him sitting in a chair and he said, "Hi, I'm Righty Book. I've written so many books that only I could be qualified to write a toy saying, 'Here comes blasts!' That's the things I write now." I came out the fuck books and the MySpace bio cuts. I am not the one. I have no idea who this guy is. He might be fine. Callisto Protocol got another trailer that showed off some more gameplay. We got to see some stealth, some telekinesis, some dismemberment, a poop slide, and it also continues the tradition of ending the trailer with the main character dying an idiot's death. At Atlas Fallen is a new game coming out. I'm gonna be real, most of the trailer was just spent saying vague, ominous bullshit and pre-rendered cinematic, but it did show some gameplay, and it looks very Monster Hunter-y. The Steam description says it has online co-op, and you can sand surf, so it's not a bad opening pitch, just not much to work with. We finally got an extended look at Lies of P, aka Dark Souls Pinocchio. We got to see Dark Pinocchio Pinocching, and it looks about how you'd expect. It doesn't look bad, but I'm not skiddying just yet. I'll tell you what does get me skiddying though. Darktide. It got a short trailer showing off the character creator and classes alongside some more gameplay. I'm pretty stoked on this one. Vermintide is the best the Left 4 Dead format has ever been done in my opinion, and this looks like that, but fucking metal. I will miss slaying the rats, but my time in the icebox is behind me now. Do you want to go ha 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 ha? Well, good news then, because funny games are coming. Come get it? Come funny! There's Goat Stimulator 3, which looks lol XD random, High on Life, which never shuts the fuck up, and Tales from the Borderlands 2, which looks lol XD random and never shuts the fuck up. Now look, to be fair, if you're watching this show, I assume you like video games and could go for a good chuckle once in a while, and comedy can be pretty vibeless in the form of an out-of-context trailer. So maybe in the right atmosphere, you know, you dim the lights, you get some candles going, and then you hear it. Come. And you will laugh. Also getting some gameplay trailers were Blacktail, where you can, quote, become the good or the evil witch. It's like a fantasy FPS, I don't know. There was some kind of DMC-like action game called Phantom Hellcat, a card game shooter called Friends vs. Friends, which had a really nice-looking animated trailer that it doesn't even remotely resemble, a pirate strategy game called Tortuga, Marauders, which looks like Payday in space, Scars Above, a third-person shooter where you're a space explorer, The Expanse, a Telltale game where you're a space-scared person, and Homeworld 3, where you're a little dot in space, and your objective is presumably to get your reading glasses and squint and go, is that one me there? Wow, I feel really connected to this. Dying Light is also getting some DLC. We got to see a bit more Monkey Island, and Harry Potter and Gotham Knights both got story trailers. If I wanted a trailer with a story, I'd go visit my Uncle Randall. His done got shotgun holes in it. The insurance companies say it don't count if you put them there yourself, but them's burglar holes far as I sees it. You ain't got a torso thick enough to stop a 12 gauge, you're liable for whatever comes out the other side. What the fuck was I talking about? We also got a few nothing trailers. There's gonna be a Dune MMO that just got sort of a pre-rendered thing. Weiro Song didn't even get that. It was literally just a motion graphic and a splash screen that said Bethesda and Obsidian people worked on it. Lords of the Fallen is a Souls-like and gets a little more credit because it has cool art direction and they played Danzig in the trailer. Stranded Alien Dawn, not all pre-rendered, no, but this was all the gameplay they showed of it, so I'm not counting it. And The Finals, which showed some coins falling on the ground, and apparently some of the old Battlefield team is working on it. But you know what we're really here for? Dead Island 2! Yay! Finally, yay! Say it with me! Yay! Yay! I can't believe the long unawaited, thrice canceled sequel to the mediocrest zombie game of the 2010s is finally seeing the light of day! Oh my god! We even got to see some gameplay! Look at these canned animations! Woo! Look at it! It even took some inspiration from Dying Light, and that's a solid 5.5 out of 10! So this might be almost as good, but probably not! Cap off the presentation with it! Destiny 2 previewed its new expansion called Lightfall. More like light balls, am I right, fellas? Cause I just came 10 pounds. Woo! Come funny once again! They're adding a new campaign. Them dang liberals put green energy in the game. It's also getting some very long overdue quality of life improvements like loadouts and matchmaking for raids, which, fun fact, I quit Destiny 1 over that. It looks super neon, and there's also a fucking Spider-Man hook. I see what they're doing. They're trying to get me. They put my character in a blender because I haven't played this since it was on Battle.net. Inflation!
Is that a good thing or not a good thing? Inflation. I'm sorry, the question again, Dave?
It's a bitch, and it's coming for your video games. Even though the PS5 has been out for a couple years, the price is going up now in some regions. Pretty much unless you live in America, you're gonna see a price increase of about 20 to 50, well, not dollars, what do you have? Euros? Quids? Plimps?
You need something, and I'm gonna have everyone do it like a magic chant.
Now this is hopefully not a trend. Xbox released a statement saying, yeah, we're not gonna do that. But it's not actually abnormal. The Quest 2 also just raised its prices by about $100 last month. I mean, even outside of video games, I follow guitars pretty closely, and those just got more expensive across the board. So yeah, inflation sucks.
Hello, everybody! Oh my goodness.
There was a 10-minute presentation for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violent Diarrhea. Okay, not my best one. It talked about updates to the other Pokemon mobile games too, but we don't give a fuck about those right now. So here's what's new. The guys on the box you get pretty early on, I assume. They're like living motorcycles that you ride around. Well, one's a motorcycle. The other one just runs on its legs. I've seen a lot of people calling that stupid, and I don't disagree. I just like it. Multiplayer was briefly mentioned and kind of glazed over. With open world games, it's usually more about what you can't do when you're in multiplayer. But we do know you can at very least run around together and do raid type battles. They announced this game's gimmicky bullshit super evolution mechanic that will definitely be gone by the next game. This time it's called terastallizing, where your Pokemon turns into a crystal and grows a crystal on its head. I don't know how these keep getting lamer. Also, this game seems to be a little more non-linear. You can tackle the gyms in any order. Not sure how that works in an RPG. Maybe there's some level scaling or something. I don't know. Other than that, it's a fucking Pokemon game. You know what you're in for by now. Splatoon 3 got a little showcase and a demo that I actually played a little bit of, but I'm recording this before playing it, so I don't know what I thought of it yet. What do you think, past future me? I don't know. It's fine, I guess. There you go, it's fine. It also shared a presentation with Harvestella, a game everyone's excited for, right? Harvestella?
I think that the stores in town open at 8 a.m. Oh, something
Oh,
shiny.
shiny,
Oh,
yes,
no.
shiny.
And all of a sudden, the people in the town are gathering because, oh no, a giant crystal element is falling towards the Earth.
Oh no.
The planet.
Anyway, here are the game releases for the month. I'm Lyle Rath, and this has been Pregame Discharge. Come back at the end of every month for new episodes, you effing chodes. Ha! Frick! Also, we got a new cartoon out if you haven't seen that yet. It should be on the screen right now. I bet you can't click it before this video ends, you fucking bitch.